Dean from Old Guy Spice Company. You never know where we're going to show up or what we're going to do next. So with the holidays around the corner, everyone gets busy in the hustle and bustle. We're going to show you how you can grill a turkey. It's a lot easier than you think. We're going to walk you through the steps. Today we're going to use the LG 900. Let's talk about the setup we're going to use today. We got two guests, barbecue hardwood pellets, which is a maple blend, and we got Texas mesquite. We're going to use mesquite today. The hopper's filled up, the grill's fired up, we preheated the grill, and we set the temperature at 325. So we're running 325, and the reason is you don't want to go any lower than that. Why? Your bird's going to get a little tough, the skin especially. We're running a 15-pound bird today, so you can expect about 12 minutes a pound. This one's going to be about the 3-hour mark, 3 hour, 20 minutes. You know, there's a lot of different ways to cook turkeys, chickens, birds, and stuff like that. What Old Guy Spice Company likes to do is brine the bird. So get a pot of water, throw about 1.5 cups of salt, maybe a kosher salt in there, and let that thing sit overnight. Pull the bird out, wash it good, wash the cavity out, pat it dry. And then what we've done is we separated the skin from the actual bird. And we've gone and used Old Guy Spice breast enhancer. We've mixed this with about 1/4 cup of butter and put it underneath the skin. Let's talk about Old Guy Spice rubs and salt. Old Guy Spice rubs are very low sodium, and our whole lineup is like that. If you require or are used to a little more salty in your food, then go ahead and add some salt to these rubs. Let me show you what I mean. On this turkey, what we're going to do is use a Himalayan sea salt. This is a fine grind. We're just going to do a little pinch and just sprinkle it on the bird, get that thing going. And this works with all your steaks, your porks, anything like that. Just feel free to throw a little sprinkle of salt down on those meats and put our rubs over top of them. Old Guy Spice Company, breast enhancer. Here's the breast, here's the spice. So you're not going to want to cake this on too hard, you're just going to do a nice light sprinkle on it. Let that get in there. So here's something a little less traditional. Old Guy Spice Company is taking some cabbage, we've got some onion and garlic. We sauteed this for about 4, 5, 6 minutes. We also got some nice smoked bacon, garlic, and onion as well we sauteed. And instead of traditionally putting something in there like giblets or the neck, we're going to use a hot chorizo sausage. And that's going to go in with a nice Serrano pepper. So this trick is something we do with our whole hogs, which we're going to do in a later video. And what it does is give you that nice savory sweet with a little kick up with the pepper. And with the sausage, because it's in a casing and it is cooking, you can actually pull this out and eat it as well. Here's another cooking tip for you. We're going to talk about how you're going to put this turkey on your grill. You don't want to put it on the grill for a number of reasons, so what we're going to use is a flatter pan. This is a cookie sheet, very industrial grade, very heavy. And what we're also going to do is put the turkey on one of these racks. These racks are what you might find in a conventional turkey cooking pan. And what this does is going to lift the turkey up and let that nice air from the convection on this LG 900 pass through and underneath it. So you're not going to have that soggy turkey sitting on the bottom of the plate. So now we're going to stuff this turkey. We're going to throw the mixture in together, finish it off with the sausage, and then it'll be ready to go on the grill. Now you can normally truss the bird, or we're going to use this little plastic truss that came with it. Just going to snap the legs in there. And this thing is ready to go on the grill. So now the bird's stuffed, it's prepped, it's ready to go on the grill. Our grill's up to temperature, it's ready to go on. Second part we're going to talk about is the dressing that we're actually going to cook with this turkey. The dressing is going to take about an hour, so we're going to let this baby go for about 3 hours. Let's show you how easy it is to do a stuffing alongside this turkey. We're going to use a French loaf bread that we sliced and put out and let dry overnight. We've also got some apples, some garlic, and some celery. We've mixed this with an Old Guy's Everything Not Meat vegetable seasoning, put some butter in, we've grilled them for about 4 or 5 minutes. We've got a mixture of raisins. You know, you can use traditional raisins or whatever. We've got a mix of some nice brown ones, some light ones, and some cranberries we're going to mix in with that. So once we're going to mix all those together, we're going to use the seasoning. It's a good idea to mix your own. We've got some sage, some rosemary, some thyme, and some Old Guy spice. Now to bring this all together, the other ingredient we have to add is some chicken stock. We've got about 1.5 cups of chicken stock here. What you're going to do is you're just going to roll this into the pan, let that soak up with the bread, Then we're going to mix this in. Throw it all in. Throw it all in Flavor Town. One big pool. Everyone in the pool. Give that a stir, and then we're going to throw it in the pan. So we're going to give this a good stir. Adjust your seasoning a bit. Then we're going to transfer that into the big baking dish. So traditionally a turkey this size in a regular oven would probably be about a 5-hour bird. With the LG 900 by Louisiana Grills, we've had this in for a little over 3 hours. I think it's ready to go. Let's have a look. Look at that. We've got a great crust on this turkey. It's been in a little over 3 hours. We're going to check the internal temperature. We want it to be about 170. Remember, with the LG 900, you can use a programmable meat probe. We're just going to check it with one of these little thermometers you can buy at the kitchen store. You want to stick it in the thickest part. I suggest the thigh here and make that temperature up to about 170. Once it's up to 170, you want to pull it out, wrap it, and let it rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So we're exactly at 170 with this. As you can see, we put the casserole in about an hour ago, and it's ready to go as well. So you can cook not only a turkey, but a casserole side by side in this LG 900 in about 3 hours and 20 minutes. So if you want to look like a star in your next event, your holiday suppers or whatever, go out and grab yourself a Louisiana Grill. The lineup's amazing. They've got a lot to choose from. Then head over, Old Guy Spice Company, grab some rubs. Remember, rub it, grill it, and eat it. Stay tuned for more Old Guys TV.